Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Unhuntables with myself and Grosey Coin Hunts.
Hello.
It's Grosey Coin Hunts, isn't it? I haven't just made that up.
Yeah, it's Grosey collects coins.
I just said it and it didn't sound right in my ear. But anyway.
Because you haven't said it the last couple of weeks. You've been saying joined by Grosey and that's it.
Yeah. Grosey Coin Hunts. Grosey Coin Collect Hunts. Anyway, what we do today, we're looking through the off denominations. We're looking through 2p coins today. There's in the description of this video all the NIFC key dates that we look for, plus any territories or world coins would be lovely finds as well. Did we talk about the Paul McCartney £5 coin last time we did this? I don't think we have since it came out.
No, I don't think so.
No, so there's probably the latest release since we've last done one of these. What did you think of it then?
Yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice, let's see if I can just get a picture up. It's got a nice splash of colour on.
Yeah.
I think it's nice. Yeah, I can back it.
Yeah, no, I think it's really nice design as well. I really like it. It works with and without colour, which is what I always think is important when you have these coins with colour designs on them. It's no good if it like the Winnie the Pooh and Friends, the second one. It looks great with colour, or like the 2020 Peter Rabbit 50p. It looks great with colour, but without colour it looks like a big blobby mess.
Yeah.
So I think it ticks those boxes. With the Music Legends though, my litmus test is always, if it didn't have the text saying who it was, would you be able to tell who the artist is? The Queen one is quite obvious, the David Bowie one's quite obvious, Elton John is probably the best in that sort of category. And then we've had some later ones like the Rolling Stones, which didn't just look like the Rolling Stones, just looked like a generic band. This one, I must admit, I'm not the biggest Paul McCartney fan, and we all know Grosey's not the biggest fan
I wouldn't
either.
have known who any of them were anyway, so yeah.
But no, what I've been told that the colour is the colour design that's on his piano, and obviously you've got the guitar on it as well. So I think it does tick that box as a fan of Paul McCartney would be able to tell it is Paul McCartney without too much explanation.
Yeah, no, definitely.
No, but it's a series that felt like this is the Music Legends. It felt a bit like it was a dying series, that we were going to come to the end of it, because you'd had a bunch of stars on it that, although Music Legends, rightly so, maybe not the broad appeal that other ones have had. The George Michael one is a great example of it felt like it was coming to the end. George Michael one came out and it did unbelievably well. There was so much interest in Music Legends that potentially has resurrected that series. So who do you think we're going to get next year, Grosey?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to name one anyway, to be honest. I have no idea.
I said the top of my list has got to be Annie Lennox, I think.
Right. Fair play.
No opinions?
I cannot argue with it. No opinions, no thoughts.
No, Grosey has no idea who Annie Lennox is, but
I was just going to say, you can tell that the Paul McCartney coin was in high demand because a lot of the bullion is no longer available.
The bullion?
Yeah, like sorry, but you know what I mean, like the precious metal, like the 1 ounce gold proof, the 2 ounce gold proofs, the 1/40th of an ounce.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am so chuffed. I finally bought a 1/40th of an ounce that actually sold out quite quickly. So I'm quite excited about that because a lot of them are still available, which is a bit frustrating. Yeah. But
and also just the way it says available to order as well on some of them, rather than in stock.
Not sure. But the only downside to that is I was quite excited. It looked like maybe these 1/40th of an ounces were going to stop. They weren't making them for all the releases. Potentially next year might be a cheaper year for me. What I hope they don't suddenly do is just reduce all of the mintages and keep releasing them every coin release.
Yeah, the fact that this one's done well. Did they all have limited of 1,000, or was it just this one?
No, most of them are limited to like 2,024 of them.
Okay.
But this is like under half of that mintage, and has sold out. Please, Royal Mint, don't take that as a yes. We will now do this every single release again. I would really appreciate not, because my wallet, my bank account will be much healthier at the end of next year if that is the case. I don't mind if they do it on like 2 or maybe 3 coins throughout the year, special designs. Get the 1/40 of an ounce gold coin because I'm a sucker. I can't help it. I love them so much. They're so cool, but they are a terrible investment. So, for the sake of my my bank account enrollment, please don't go crazy about them.
I think they're a good numismatic collectible, but from a bullion point of view.
Yeah, I mean, all I like about it is the fact that they've got, especially when they take it from a £5 coin, they've got such an intricate, lovely design on a £5 coin, and they've scaled it down so it's smaller than my little fingernail. I think that's so cool to be able to hold that and look at it and see all the intricate detail on it. But it's an expensive way to buy gold.
Yeah, and you can't even really see it anyway that well.
No. The other thing we wanted to talk about was in the new year. Can you believe we're talking about 2025 already, Grosey?
Unbelievable.
we have got our 2025 first Royal Mint trip all planned and ready now. So, Grosey, what day are we going down on?
We're going down on Sunday, the 19th of January.
There we go. We're on the 2 p.m. tour, aren't we?
2 p.m. tour, that's it.
So if you want to come down and say hi and get the current what will be the current Strike Your Own, feel free to do so. We really like meeting subscribers and other people, and it's going to be a little bit different this time. Now, there's a lot of speculation going on about what's changing with the Royal Mint Experience tour, and I can only speculate from what I've heard is going on at the Mint and what other people have said. It's a guided exhibition tour. So normally you do the tour of the Royal Mint, you do the Strike Your Own, then they pop you off to the exhibition and you wander around that looking at all the nice pretty coins. But the guided tour is the exhibition hall and then the Strike Your Own. So I think that what we're going to be missing out on is the coin press room. And I think the reason for that is, as we learned last year, the Royal Mint are going to stop doing coins for the rest of the world. They're going to be obviously much less reduced usage of the coins in the coin press room. So I think what they're doing is moving some of the commemorative coin machines into there and replacing what would have been the circulating coin stuff and reducing that down. So I think that's probably why we are not seeing that part of the tour, and hopefully it gives them the chance to revamp those rooms and all the bits and pieces in there that we've seen before. But they were only going to be 3 tours a day for the start of the year. So to me that sounds like these are going to be really low minted Strike Your Owns, because normally you'd have tours, 4 tours an hour all day long. So dropping down to just 3 a day, I think these are going to be, as one of our mutual friends might say, a no-brainer.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it'll be interesting. I just hope that they do a good job with the exhibition. If they're giving us a guided tour around the whole exhibition, normally we walk around that part just by ourselves.
Yeah.
I hope they are able to bring out information that's there that we missed, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, so I mean, I agree with you. I've been to the Royal Mint so many times now, as have you. We walk past all those all the bits in the exhibition quite quickly because we've seen it all so many times. But what I'm hoping to get out of these tours is a bit more information about the coins. So these coins that we might just have walked past and stopped and read the description, but hopefully the tour guides can elaborate, give a bit more information, and we can, again, like the one thing I love about going to the Royal Mint Experience all these times is that you normally pick up 1 or 2 new things that you didn't know or hadn't seen or hadn't heard about before, and I think with the whole exhibition there's a great ability for them to do that.
Yeah, 100%. Particularly the best coin in there, the 1933 penny.
It's the coin next to it, the end with the 8th sovereign. I can already see this argument happening on the on the tour. But
asking the tour guide, which one is the best one?
But no, at this point, we don't yet know what the Strike Your Own is going to be. It's still the Snowman 50p, isn't it? I totally doubt it.
Yeah, it must be the Snowman, I reckon.
It feels like a long time ago we went.
I know. It's always, I feel really Christmassy at the end of November, and now I don't feel as Christmassy as I did at the end of November.
Even though Christmas is virtually upon us.
I know. That must have been, 3 weeks ago? Almost 4 weeks ago.
It's crazy, isn't it? But no, so we don't know what the Strike Your Own is going to be. If we look back at previous starts of the year, it's sometimes been a definitive coin. So I've known lots of times they've had the £2 Britannia. Was it this year? Was the pound coin, wasn't it, at the start of the year?
Yeah.
So next year we could have the definitive, or something from 2025's annual coin set, which is again, it's really exciting waiting to see what's going to be in it. There is some information that's out in the public domain, but I'm going to choose my words very, very carefully. You can go search for yourself on the different Facebook groups and whatnot that have published information about those annual sets, and glean what you want from those. But the annual coin set, at least for me, and I think for you as well, it's that setting up for the year. We get our first sort of glimpse, and if there's some exciting coins, it sort of lifts my spirits and gets me a bit excited, whereas we've had years where they haven't been quite as exciting.
I think it's just nice to see a different date on the coins. Every year it's just, oh, that looks weird.
Yeah, it's weird having to write the date when it would change years, but no, it's quite exciting. But with the end of 2024 in sight, I'm going to ask you a question. Have you got a top and worst coin of the year? And if you want a few moments...
This has just reminded me that we did our tier list last year, so we might have to do that again. Yeah, we'll do that again on our side of the video, that's what we'll do. Do I have a top tier and a bottom coin? I can't really remember what's come out. Let's have a look.
Well, whilst you're having a look, it's very easy for me. The top coin of the year is the Team GB 50p. I think it is an absolutely stunning coin. It was such a lovely design. I loved it with colour and without colour. When I saw it in the annual coin set for this year, I thought, oh, that's a really nice coin, and nothing has surpassed that. There's been some that come close, but that is definitely my top coin of the year. My worst coin, I don't think many people disagree with me on this one, was the Harry Potter and the Black Lake. It was just not a very good design. It feels like they've, especially after the winged keys, which again is a contender for one of my favourite coins of this year, to follow that up with the Black Lake was really disappointing. It felt like it's almost like they'd stripped too much detail out of that coin, and resulted in, that's not as I don't want to say subpar because it's someone's hard work going into creating it, but it doesn't stand up compared to the previous one. So that's my two picks, best and worst of the year.
So I'm just scrolling through New Mister now. This is the kind of thing with favourites I never really pay much attention to. Just literally looking now on New Mister, all the coins we had.
And there's a lot, isn't it?
There is a lot. I quite like. Let's do one for each denomination that I like. So
Grosey.
my favourite,
bending the rules.
And then I'll pick a favourite of them. Favourite £5 coin has to be the Buckingham Palace one.
Oh, I do again. There's a lot of detail there. I do like that coin.
Then 50p wise, I'd have to agree with Team GB. And the £2. I really like the Churchill one actually. I know there was a lot of controversy around the fact that it was a younger image of Churchill.
Not the Churchill where you'll imagine when you think Churchill.
But I like that one. I just think that I don't know, it just looks right on a coin. I can't explain it, but I think it looks really nice.
Because it was National Gallery and what was the other £2 coin this year?
That was it. Just Churchill, National Gallery, and the Definitive.
Oh, I thought there was another one. No. There we go. Any favourite out of the three?
Also, the Snowman 50p looks really nice this year. I forgot about the Snowman.
You do honestly, like the Snowman 50p's, don't you?
I love I think they're amazing, especially the colorized one. I actually think the Snowman 50p might be my coin of the year.
There we go. Well, I think we will wrap up there. It looks like we're going into more detail on Grossey's half of the video as to the different coin releases of the year. But for the time being, let's return to the coins. As obviously, head over to Grossey's channel to check out his half of this video, see who got the best coins. Okay, then in terms of our finds, nothing from the territories, but we did get, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2017 Shield 2p coins, which are the lower minted year, and then the 2008 Ironside as well. In addition, I've managed to find 51 from the year 2000 towards my world record, the most coins in a collection from the same year, which I will add to my pot. And yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, I think Grosey needs to find a couple of territory coins, and he probably has won this week, but do head over using the link in the description to his channel and see his half of the video. We're doing an exciting tier list of all the different releases that the Royalmen have had over the last year and how we would rank them. As usual as well, you'll find links in the description across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come over and join me and other collectors there. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.